Muy buenas noches. Good evening, CTFO. My name is Evelyn Monroy. I'm the director of the field development. I'm very, very excited to be here tonight. And, tonight is one of those days that I have to say thank you, Lord, for the opportunity, first of all, to be part of CTFO. And second, to be able to work with one of my favorite people in the whole world, Adam Levy. Adam, how are you doing?
I am fantastic, Evie. How are you doing tonight?
Very good, very good. And usually when you and I work, I'm either translating for you or something like that. And tonight you will have to translate for me if you don't understand something I say.
No problem. Listen, I've known you long enough that I kind of know where you're at with that, and I understand you fluently.
It's so funny because sometimes I said, okay, Adam, you know what I'm trying to say, Adam, you know what I'm trying to say. And Adam said, yes, Evie, I know. So it's very exciting to be here. Adam, what? We know each other for 25 years, something like that
I
or
think it
more.
is. I think it's coming up on like 25 years. I mean, think about
Yeah.
that. That's like a quarter of a century. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. We were like three when we met each other, right? Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
So, Adam and I know each other for the last 25 years. We were able to work together in a prior company and do other stuff in between. And for me, it's always been a great, great, great deal to work with him. Not only do I learn a lot with him, but Adam does things with passion and he does things with a lot of excellency. And we have a story that we will share with you when the time is right on how he literally chased me for CTFO till I finally say, okay, 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 you won, you won. So today, Adam, we are going to be talking about the simplicity of our business, right? CTFO is so simple that people want to complicate it, and you don't need to complicate it, right? And we've been talking for the last month of the importance of those four pillars, right, of our business: connect, share, or sample, right? Follow up. And support your prospect on making a decision, either if they want to become a customer or an associate, right? So talk to me, Adam. First of all, what is that you are doing to have the success that you've been having in CTFO? And later, I want to talk about something that you did about 14 days that is pretty exciting. So talk to me, Adam.
Fantastic, Evie. Well, I appreciate you having me on tonight. And by the way, congratulations on going 10K. That is amazing. You've done it in a short period of time, and you've blown right by that too. Your volume is like through the roof right now. Very exciting what's happening, and I just couldn't be happier to be teamed up with you. Yeah, it is a simple business, and what happens with new people? A lot of them they spend too much time trying to figure this business out, right? Meanwhile, you just got to keep it simple. You got to be human. You got to start conversations. You have to move the conversations along. Now, whether you're starting a conversation with a phone call, with a messenger message, with a text, it doesn't really matter how you're starting it, but you got to start a lot of conversations. And what I love to do is I like to say you have to say less to more people, right? People get hung up. They get hung up on waiting around for one or two, a few people that they think are going to get in, and so their business doesn't go very fast. What you want to have is you have to have so many people that you've approached that one or two fence sitters don't really bother you or get in the way and ruin your emotional weather, right? So that's what I like to do. I ask a lot of questions. Things like, what if I could help you get to your goal weight? What would that look like for you in your life? And then listen. You have two ears, one
Listen.
mouth. You're supposed to use them in that proportion, right? I was just following up with a person today who he sent me a lead. He was a person who used to be in my business a long time ago. He hadn't joined CTFO yet, but he must have saw a post on something, and he said, "Hey, I talked to somebody about CBD the other day, and I thought of you, and maybe you can give him a call, right?" And I'm thinking, well, this guy's not even in yet, and he's giving me people to talk to. So I followed up with him, and I said, "Hey, Greg." you know, is there a good time today for us to talk? And I said, you know, how are you doing? You know, what, you know, are you looking to lose any weight? I said, you know, this would be better if maybe you got a position first and then we called them together. And he said, yeah, that's a good idea. And yeah, I'd like to lose some weight. Guess what? He signed up today. You know, so these are the kinds of things that I'm doing. I'm just constantly having conversations with people and moving those conversations along. And I don't get hung up on the ones that are just sitting on the fence.
So one of the things that I'm listening and Adam, is that yes, you do a lot of conversations. Yes, you do connect, but you said follow up, and literally, I believe that you are the king of follow up. Nobody follow ups like you, and the good news about you is that you follow up in a way that at least I felt so bad that I was not doing what you wanted, because it was so great the way you follow up with me, and that I was like, God, I need to pay attention to Adam. So talk to me about the art of following up, Adam.
Well, that's a great question. You know, here's the reality is that people are not always, you know, having the perfect time, like right now, to do the business, right? The timing may not be perfect for them. It's perfect for me. It's perfect for you, right? If you're listening in tonight, you're doing the business, so the timing's right for you. But it's got to be right for your prospect, right? And there's things going on in their life that you don't know about, right? There could be somebody who died, there could be somebody who's sick, there could be, you know, all kinds of things in the background that they're not volunteering for you. And they're just saying, no, not right now, right? Hopefully,
Right.
that's what they're saying. Hopefully, it's not, no, I don't like you, I don't ever want to work with you, right? Hopefully, you're not being obnoxious. So, as long as you are respectful of their timing, then you will always be able to revisit them and say, hey, what are you up to these days? What's going on with you now, right? How's that, you know, issue that was going on for you back then? I mean, what I love about Messenger when I'm sending messages out through Messenger is it archives every single sentence we've ever said to each other from the beginning of time. So I can scroll back and I can go,
Yes.
what was the last conversation that I had with Evie? And I can go back and I go, oh yeah, okay, she's in corporate in that other company. Okay, right. Okay. So Evie, what? Hey, listen, Evie, we've got this new coffee that came out. You got to try this coffee, right? Something like that. And then what did I do? I sent you a sample. That was the best sample expense I've ever had, right?
It took you like a year to actually get me in, and it was the process of following up and never stopped following up. He was not harassing me. He was not being, like he said, rude or out of place. He was just like dripping on me, right? Okay, now is the 10x pure 1000. Now is the CBD cream. Now is the coffee, and he knows I'm a heavy coffee drinker, right? And now is the coffee, and now is Kevin Fernier, and now he got me, right? But it took him like a year, and
A long
and,
time.
and like he said, it was not a no, it was just not the perfect timing for me. So guys, follow up is the fundamental of really being able to take your business to the next level. Without follow up, you can never ever ever close anybody into a customer or into an associate. You need to follow up. People will not call you back if you don't follow
Absolutely.
up with them. Nothing is going to happen.
You know, Evie,
um
there's some more on follow-up that I want to talk about before you move
of
on.
course,
Because here's the thing. Even when people get in, they're not
you
really in
cannot
yet.
stop following up.
They're not really in yet. You know, they joined, you know, they're not really in yet.
That's
Maybe
true.
they got excited about a product, maybe they want to try Shape and Burn, or maybe it was the coffee or whatever. But really, they just joined for free. They don't really have any skin in the game, and even
That's
if they
true.
buy a product or two, there's not a whole lot going on there. So the first 10 days
Are
of follow-up
crucial.
is so crucial, right?
Yes.
Extra 10% off, right? So that's number one. But you got to like book a getting started meeting with them. You really want to know what their goals are, what they're about, what's going on there. I'll send videos on different products. I'll invite them to Zooms, corporate Zooms, team Zooms, maybe a three-way call with Stu or Kevin or you or Mike or somebody, right? To introduce them to somebody else. I'll send messages. I'll check in on them. Did you get your product yet? Things like that. Text.
Follow up.
I add them to my group, right? Facebook groups, things
Yes.
like that. So I'm
Yes.
always checking in, and I want to plug them in so that they feel the love, right? I want them to know
Feel the love.
what's going on, and here's what's going on during that time. This is so crucial. They learn that you really, really care about them, right? You're building a stronger relationship. And then they're really getting to understand the benefits. They'll take the time to slow down and understand the benefits and the importance of becoming a product of the product, of maybe going platinum or gold or silver, right? The one thing that I always pride myself on with a new person is I want to make sure that I take away the excuse that they won't have any support, right? Because if somebody doesn't make it in this business, they're not going to be able to say, "Well, I didn't have enough support from Adam," right? They're not going to say that.
Not only support from you, but always returning calls, always returning texts, always being available. So that new person needs to know that he or she belongs to something that is real, that you just not a number sign, that you are someone, that you're the person that brought you into the business, your sponsor, your upline really cares. And Adam and I call Adam partner forever, and he's my business partner. And as a business partner, it is I expect for him, right, to treat me in that way. So that means following up, returning calls, returning texts, being there for me, being present, which is very, very important. And I want to recognize you publicly, because you are very good doing that, Adam, and you know that.
Appreciate
So
that.
Adam, one of the things that I, because I know you for so long, I have seen your physical transformation, okay, from being not super fat, overweight, but a little chubby, right? To Yeah, you were, right? To
Listen,
becoming
we made a lot of money in that previous company. I spent it on food, Evie. I'm telling you,
yeah,
I was big.
correct. And you went from that to becoming a very fit, healthy person, and develop a very healthy lifestyle. So you have put together something that I am totally in love with, and it's called the 14 Days to a Lighter You. And by the way, as of today, is in Spanish. Woohoo! So
Woo-hoo! Right.
talk to us about the 14 Days to a Lighter You, the whole transformation concept with ShapeNBurn.
You got it. I'm excited about that. We've adjusted the 14 days to a lighter you to include shape and burn, which is such an accelerant to any path that you're on trying to lose weight. I did it going low carb, right? That's how I lost my 30 pounds, kept it off for over 6 years. And the thing that I love about shape and burn is it will make it go a lot faster for people because they're getting
Correct.
their metabolism raised. They have no cravings. And I mean, look, I don't have a lot of cravings because I don't eat a lot of carbs. My blood sugar doesn't swing a lot. But what I've noticed, and what my wife Lisa has and I have noticed, is that just even on one shape and burn a day, our appetite is gone. It is like just
Incredible.
like
Yeah.
we roll around dinner time. We're like, "What do you want to eat?" I don't know. I'm not really hungry. What do you want? I don't know. And we don't really even make a plan for dinner. We sometimes throw something really quick together, but it's amazing how well that's helped our appetite. So with the 14 days to a lighter you, that's a great program. It's great guidance for the things you want to eat, the things you want to try to avoid. Because let's face it, we're talking about calories in versus calories out. And the bottom
Correct.
line is, if you are craving foods, you're going to fail. And the shape and burn helps you to not
With
crave
that.
foods, right? It
Yeah.
helps you to not do
Mhm.
that. Lower carb is an option, and that will also accelerate and make you go even faster. But it's just an option. I talked to Stu about his 50 pounds down in 100 days. And, he's eaten some carbs along the way, but he's just eating less calories than he's burning each day.
Correct.
If you do that, guess what? You're going to lose weight. But it hasn't been struggle and effort. And I think that that's the key. And so here's the thing. We've got this 11-week transformation challenge going on, right? and you want to be filling out pages 2 and 3 on that, and you want to set those health goals for a new person and send those in. If you haven't done it yourself, you want to do that. You want to submit it via email with your before photos. All you need is pages 2 and 3. You can find it in your online library under the resources tab in your back
Yes.
office. But if you register by the 15th, which is only a few days away, you can compete and share with up to there's $5,000 in cash
Which
prizes.
is good.
Plus, you get
Yes.
a $100 product certificate and a challenge T-shirt. If you do it after the 15th, you can't get in on the money, but you can still get a $100 product certificate and a challenge T-shirt. So, regardless, get yourself registered, get your new people registered for that, and participate, because you know what? If you can create a great before and after story, you're going to be able to share that. You'll have that story forever to build your business. And guess what? If people can see it in your face, I mean, you see what Stu looks
Yes.
like? It's
Yes.
awesome, right? They're going
Yes.
to want to know, what are you doing? What do you got? How did you do that? What's that
Yes.
green pill all about, right?
Yes. And the good thing about the 14 days is that give you kind of a guide when you start. A lot of people, when they start on Shape and Burn, is like, and now what do I do? So this gives you a little guide that helps you get there. And guys, it really works. And Shape and Burn works, like he's saying, cutting back cravings, carbohydrate, but for me, the most amazing thing that this product has done is mental, clariness, this mental energy, this sense of well-being. Because with menopause, is not only weight gain, but mental fogginess,
Hmm.
tired all the time, etc. So the product's been amazing, and not only Shape and Burn, but the vitamins, Super 7, extreme shakes, the coffee. I'm a heavy coffee drinker. The 10x Pure 1000, and it becomes a lifestyle, Adam, in where you can really feel the difference. So, Adam, before we finish, I mean, the great amazing thing about Shape and Burn and the coffee and most of our product is that we can sample them. How easy is to sample Shape and Burn? Share with us, what is it you doing with that?
Fantastic. Well, listen, without question, it increases your odds for success, right? Whoever gets out the most samples in people's hands is going to win, because this is a feel good product. You feel the
Correct.
difference on this product, much like with the CBDA coffee that I sent you. You tasted it, you're like, wow, this is amazing. I mean, it was an experiential product.
Yes.
And again, I
Yes.
got you in with that sample, right? So that was a pretty good deal. So here's the deal. I mean, I know a lot of people took advantage of the special, but get yourself set up with Shave and Burn samples. Get yourself set up bags of these. Between now and the first of the year, we're talking about prime weight loss season coming up, and you have never
Yes.
been better positioned than you are right now to get out there and
Correct.
get the word out, right? So, look, I'm just asking people, can I? Is there anything I can do to help you? Because people kind of know me as somebody who's lost some weight, right? So, and that's what you want to get to be. You want to lose some weight so that you can be that. And when you approach people and ask them, questions, like I did my friend Greg. I said, "Hey, Greg, are you looking to lose any weight?" That's all I said to him. I didn't say you were fat. I just said, "Are you looking to lose any weight?" And what do you think the answer to that is going to be? 9 out of 10 times, right? It's going to be sure. So at that
So
point,
what I do, Adam, is I get out of the house and I get my Shape and Burns in my purse, and my goal is to come back with
with none
two,
left.
three, four names, and
Yep,
verify names. Okay.
sure.
So what I do, Adam, is, let's say I find I'm going to share a sample with you, and I said, after we go through the whole process, and I'm going to give you the Shape and Burn sample. I said, let me give you my business card. And I go to my purse and come back and said, oh my God, I'm out of my business card, but I really want you to have my business card. So I have it here electronically. Can we exchange numbers? So in front of them, I will have them put the phone number there, and I will send my number. So I make sure that I have the right number and not a fake one. Okay. So I can Follow up, follow up, follow up, follow. Very, very important. Okay. And Adam, I'm going to share something with the team here, and just for you guys to see that this product really works. So this is me in May of this year. Okay. And this is called severe menopause and 20 pounds more. And this is me now. And not only does the product definitely work, but the way I feel, Adam, is that I don't know, I will ever, ever, ever not take ShapeNBurn just for energy, mental clarity, etc. Okay, so this is me, and I want the world to know that this product works. Okay, so saying that, so everybody can see me. Okay, saying that, Adam, I am excited of what's going on. I know that we have a great product, and like I always tell people, Adam, um, CTFO is giving us the product. It's giving us the samples. It's giving us the science behind the product. It's giving us the literally life transformation store. It's giving us the compensation plan. It's giving us the promos. CTFO is doing everything. Now depends of who?
It's all
Us.
about us. It's all about what we do. And I tell people too, Abby, it's about consistency, right? If you're reaching out on a daily basis, it's going to elevate your skills, right? It's going to build your brand. It's going to fill your pipeline and compound it over time. It's going to give you incredible results. You see, here's the deal. You can't expect people are going to want to join your experiment. So how do you appear out there to the world, right? Most people are doing enough. I mean, you have to do enough to appear serious to the people around you. But what if you work just a little bit more each day, right? See, most people just do this business just enough to be absolutely miserable. What if you take just a little bit more, right? If people see you taking your business seriously, they're going to pay more attention to what you've got. They're going to give you the time of day, and they're going to want to try. And let's face it, it's free to join. What do they got to lose here but some unwanted weight, right?
Amen. And if you treat this business like if you invested $1 million, if you treat this business as if your life depend on it, if you treat this business like it's really going to happen, then guys, it will happen. Somebody asked me yesterday, Evelyn, I will do CTFO as soon as I find a job. And my computer kind of got a short circuit on top of it. I'm like, excuse me. She said, yeah, as soon as I find a job. I said, so you're trying to look for a job that will pay you $10, $12 an hour, 40 out 20,
Yep.
20, 30, 40 hours a week. What if you take that time and you devote it to your business? You're gonna make much more than that. And she goes like, what you mean? I said, let's sit down and let me try to explain to you how this compensation plan works and how that 40% that you make on every person you bring to the business can literally means more than working by the hour for somebody else. Well, that was enough for her to break a paradigm and understand that this is a business that she can actually make money every week, every week, every week if you treat it as a business, Adam. So, Adam, just to finish, anything you want to share with the team on how to continue to share samples and take your business to the next
No,
level?
you brought up a good thing about the phone, and I do something very similar with the phone, and I'll go to my text, I'll just go to texting, right, and I'll after I've had that conversation, I'll say, hey, listen, let me just text you a link. How's that sound? I'll just text you a link, and I'll go like this to two. I don't know if you can see it. I'll go here, put your number in there, right? So they put their number in, and I go, okay, great. I'm gonna, hey, this is Adam, and I'll just write, this is Adam. Looking forward to chatting with you. Boom, and then it pops up on their phone while I'm with them, and I go, okay, great. So listen, I'll send you a link on that so you can check it out. So now we're connected, right?
Correct.
We go
Correct.
our separate ways. you know, I'll go and find that phone number, I'll add it to my contacts. I'll put their name in, right? So I know who it was. Maybe I'll type
Yes,
a note, met them at the supermarket, met them somewhere, right?
me
And so
too. Me
now
too.
I've got them. I've got their number, and I can send them videos through the app. I
Yes,
can send them
everything,
links.
everything.
Now you're in control, right? Now you're in control.
Correct.
So I love that aspect of that as well, and I always try to do that, just like you're
So
doing.
consistency.
Yeah.
Every day connect or contact new people. Every day share through samples, 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 and samples. Every day follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up till they say no and block you out of everywhere. You just continue to follow up
Right.
like
Right.
Adam did. And at the end, you will be able to support that new person and help them become either a customer or an associate, and either or you win and they also will win by being able to use these products that will definitely change their life. Okay, be consistent like Adam said. Okay, do it every day, every day, every day, like there's no tomorrow, and have fun while you're doing. So, Adam, thank you for being with me. Very, very, very excited to be able to work with you again and again, guys. Follow up does paid off. That's for sure. Okay. So never stop following up, Adam, right?
You got it. Hey, happy Veterans Day to everybody. We want to be thankful for all those people that served. We are on Veterans Day here. By the way, Evie, you look amazing. I got to tell you, this ShapeNBurn is working wonders for you. It is just, it's really great to see so many people getting such great results.
Yeah.
It's
And
been a
and
lot
it's
of
not only the weight loss, Adam, is the energy, is the mental alertness. It's this amazing sensation of well-being, guys, that I cannot describe how excited and how well I feel with the product. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Adam. Again, thank you for not
got it.
giving up on me. Guys, I hope you have a great night. I hope that these tips will help you continue to take your business to the next level. Thank you for being with us. God bless you, and we see
All
each
right, buddy.
other next week. Bye.